Now it's time for IP in the News. What is on the IP in the News table today?
Well, this is an article written by Aaron Weeks. And there was a restaurant in Indiana, Evansville, and it had a potato pizza. That sounds pretty good to me. But the name did not work because they named it Tater Swift.
Tater Swift. So obviously it's a play on the singer, right?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Oh my gosh. And so what happened?
Well, they got a cease and desist letter. So
a cease and desist letter is a letter from a lawyer, right? Saying, stop using Tater Swift for your pizzas.
So can you explain how they would have known about this?
That's a really good question. I guess they have people who are monitoring the internet. It's a small shop, but lots of times brand companies will monitor social media to see if there's any intellectual property violations. That's probably how it happened, right?
And this was a trademark violation.
This was a trademark violation. No lawsuits were filed, however, so the owner of the pizza parlor, it's called Casey's Dugout, just withdrew the name and changed it to what, the potato pizza or something?
So I want to go have a potato pizza. I mean, I know they made a mistake.
I have no interest in that.
It's not the same as a Tater Swift, right?
So anyway, it's time for our guest to comment on this. So John, you get to be the first one at bat here from Casey's Dugout. What do you think about this?
Well, I lived 20 years in Tennessee, and I saw Taylor Swift grow up. And now if anyone ever actually called her Tater, now there is boys in Tennessee named Tater. There is boys named Tater. They call him Tater in Tennessee. But if I was that guy, I'd say, listen, when someone calls Taylor Tater, then you know what? Take me to court. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep Tater Swift on there because I think that's a great name, and I think he could win that in court.
So Robert, welcome to the show again. What do you think about this interesting tidbit?
Well, it's very sad that puns and humor are threatened. Never mind Taylor Swift's reputation, which I don't think is in any doubt whatsoever. For many of us, such things are just make our day a little happier, and I'm sad to see that. But I think Casey's probably gotten some nice publicity from it, and here we are talking about it, and far away and across the nation. So good luck to him.
Those are great sentiments, and it is true that sometimes people turn these legal situations into publicity for their company. Whether they did that intentionally, probably not, but I think they were just trying to have a little fun. So
sounds like it.
Yeah. Elaina, what are your thoughts about Tater Swift pizza?
My fellow guests, I think, really hit the nail on the head with this when I was going to say the creativity for that name.
Yeah.
I love it. I love a good play on words. All right. So creativity, 2 thumbs up. We're all talking about it. They're getting some great publicity there. Yeah. Hopefully people are going to come in. They're going to want to try their food and the ambiance of the restaurant. I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think it would be a little more challenging if it were a rapid seamstress calling it Taylor Swift, but
oh no, Kenya.
Oh, I think it was cute and it's clever. And I know sometimes with things, I'm just like, can't you just let people live? It's like you have all this money, you have all of these things. It's like, are you really going to be? Is your brand that compromised because someone's selling a pizza called Tater Swift? I don't know. I just feel like there's enough to go around.
Yeah,
keeping the lawyers employed.
I guess, and everybody says you got to protect your brand, but in this case, she's got plenty of money.
Yeah, and it's a potato,
and nobody's going to confuse Taylor Swift with a pizza, right? It's.
Well, she probably didn't even know about it.
She probably
because
didn't.
she has people to handle that.
Right.